So this first week we are playing with shear stress. On Blackboard you'll see a video of a couple of different people actually running this experiment. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use some data that was obtained in the last semester, and we're going to be solving that shear stress equation. Now typically every week I'm going to walk you through the Excel on how to do things, but this first week should be really easy. You should be able to do, I explained everything in the first set of videos talking about Excel basics. This should be a layup for y'all. If you have any problems, obviously during class, you can ask me and I'll help you out with it. And so we look through here. One of the things you are going to do is you're going to want to compare your material back to these material properties that I got from, I believe, mattweb.com. And so here's what you're going to do is you're going to take that data that is on Blackboard, you're going to use the max function, determine the maximal load applied to the sample. You're going to calculate out the average experimental shearing stress using your sample, and you're going to compare that shearing stress to the published values. You make sure you note the source, which will actually be this document. And then also in your memo, I want you to plot the shear stress as a function of time on an XY scatter graph with smooth lines, no markers. Be sure to follow the guidelines in the document. I do apologize, I will fix these errors. I just pulled up this old one. And you're going to write a memo and just talk. It should be a short memo. You're going to display this data. You're going to talk about the results using the formats that I went over in the previous week. As always, if you have any questions when we get together in lab, you can ask me about them. But as I said, this should be a nice, easy layup, a good way to start the lab.